It's been a long road for you, man.
Yeah, man, it's great.
It's been a great road too. You know, you put out, you know what I'm saying, great music. This album from Get Rich or Die Trying, how you feel about this album? Because I heard you on Flex and you was like, yo, I had to go back in the lab and do some more joints because, you know what I'm saying, the joints that I was given, the energy wasn't there.
Well, they shifted. You know what I mean? I feel like, play this. Hip hop, like, I feel like I got my finger on the pulse of what's going on. You know, and I just had my finger on the wrong vein.
Right.
Coming out initially.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, what I'm trying to say is, when I came straight to the bank and amusement park, both of those records spent over 3,000 times and would be considered a hit record if it was from a new artist.
Right, right.
It didn't feel like the way I feel when my record is coming out because the expectations that I set for myself are far higher than the average artist's hit record.
No, for sure.
You know, so I'm like, nah, my music is supposed to do what I Get Money is doing right now.
Right.
In a nightclub. And feel like Ayo Technology at Top 40 and Crossover Radio.
Right.
On different level. And now I'm comfortable with that as we go into releasing this project. But those two records, they could have been bigger than they actually were if I would have continued to move towards releasing them June 26th.
Okay.
Because the company would have kept their foot on the gas and would have kept holding those records in a position where the public would have felt differently about them also. You know, like, you seen Jay-Z have a great marketing plan for his album when he came out. They spent over $15 million.
Right.
And Show Me What You Got was a single. And obviously it wasn't the right record now.
Right.
We feel like it wasn't the right record now, but based on the sales and the performance of that actual album. But you couldn't tell before the release of that record because they held the record up.
Right, right, right.
And in place, it was at like 40 million in audience before he released his album.
Right.
You know, so that just shows you when the actual system is behind the music, it's difficult for you to see whether the public is actually.
So you feel comfortable with what you put out on the Curtis album?
Absolutely.
It's
I mean, outside of the records that I've already presented to the public, I had stronger material on the album.
Right, right, right.
And I did that intentionally because I wanted to create what I felt like was almost impossible. I was strategically trying to make the public say this album is as good as Get Rich or Die Trying. You know, and I was doing that by saying I'm going to put these records out, and everybody that I had featured with, I did material with Justin Timberlake, with Robin Thicke, Mary J. Blige, Akon, with I got Dr. Dre to do more than produce the beat on the album. I got Eminem, I had
Peep Show is hot. I Still Kill is hot. All of Me is hot. Fire is hot.
But this is what I'm talking about. I got these records that each one of those records that you said can be a single. But I've already used 4 records.
Right, right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? I've already used Straight to the Bank and Amusement Park off the album.
Right.
Ayo Technology, I Get Money, and those records that you just said are singles.